Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Gannon. Bid you all welcome back to Elex. We are at the company headquarters, or whatever, company premises in West Edan right now, because I decided we were going to take a romp through this and explore it before we start moving on with some other things. I really do want to continue with some actually, like, plot-significant stuff, because we're 40 episodes into this now, and we haven't even visited two major areas. And we haven't even come close to joining a faction. So we need to do all of Ignadon before we join the Berserkers. I mean, I don't have to. I think most anything we can do there, I can still do afterwards. But we're going to do it anyway. And, again, I don't know how the pace of the game is going to change after that point. But I did a little bit more exploring off screen. I did start to explore here until I found some things that I thought might be interesting to the plot, so I'm going to show it on camera. One of the other things I did was I decided to try out shields. I just found a merchant selling this, so I picked it up. And I gave it a shot, and I don't like it. So, it does change the attack animations a little bit, nothing significant. But what it also does is it turns a shield into a weapon. And the reason that's a problem is because shields do, like, no damage. They also do not provide any, or at least not innately provide any defense bonuses. I mean, this has a resistance to lightning, but on their own, shields do not have an innate armor value or anything like that. So it becomes an issue because it turns your heavy attacks into shield bashes, which are based on the damage value of the shield. It also turns your Q attack into one as well. And it's a big long wind-up for that little bash, and it's... what I think was meant to be the value of it is that it knocks enemies down, in general. The thing is, like... there's no... it doesn't really give you enough time to take advantage of that. And so I just don't see any value to having the shield. So I'm actually getting rid of it. I just do not care. Whoops. So we are not going to be using that shield. We're not going to be using shields at all. I don't know if we're going to end up using a two-handed weapon again, because one-handed weapons are still quite a bit faster in general. And easier to use, and that's a big old nasty trolley thing over there. I don't think we need to worry about him. But there was a slime Drakon, I remember, in one of these buildings. There's also some environmental hazards that we have to worry about, but I don't think it's going to be anything too bad. The problem is, I've kind of aggroed things here. None of them really know how to get down here. So this battle music is basically going to be playing the whole time until we manage to just get rid of everything here. Oh god, there's another. Damn it! Are you kidding? Fuck! Are you kidding me? Fucking asshole fucking things. Alright. Let's be smart about this. You know what I really should equip again? Some of these. Well, I don't have that many. Well, when you get crowded like that, it should help. God damn it. Fuck off. You ain't shit. Oh my god. What hit me? Oh, you big sack of shit. You want some too? Fuck you.
Look out!
You're not doing anything. Bitch. God. You know, we're better able to dish out and sustain damage, but it still gets really frustrating when you're fighting just a group of enemies and there's no way to defend yourself because they just keep hitting you. And of course, every hit stalls your stamina regen, so you just get fucked. Because even if you manage to avoid getting stun locked, even taking a hit just prevents you from being able to dodge if your stamina runs out for any reason.
We're running tests on the high voltage shield again today. I just don't get the focus on this solution. There are much easier ways to protect probes. High voltage has always been a proposition to protect living cells. When I try and discuss this with Venner, I'm told to solve problems, not make them. I had hoped coming here would be about science. The reality is as bad as academia. Politics, politics, politics.
Indeed. Alright, so I don't know if we're going to find anything that important here, but there's some lore to be found in all these audio logs, which I'm kind of interested in. I think I found another thing in that building over there. So we will have to make sure we take a look at that. I thought there was a way to get up. I don't know if there's anything up there. It looks like there's a ladder. But the ladder's gone. Ever. Well, that was worth it. Ah, okay, I see. I don't remember where that slime Dracon was. They're hardly a threat anymore by the looks of things. So I'm not too fussed if we stumble on it. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, nice dodge, you prick. Good thing is, I can make so many damn potions now that I don't really have to worry about wasting them. And here's something else snarling. I wonder where he at. Sounds like he's downstairs.
Bad feeling about this place.
Of course you do. Hey, more 4 houses. They didn't say there was something hanging there this time. So what do we got? Hey!
There is something hanging.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, eat it. Alright, so what do we got? Map piece 14. Oh yeah, that's something else I found off screen. What? Oh, that's right. I have trouble because I do so much off screen sometimes, and like none of it's ever really that significant, but occasionally I can stumble across something that I just kind of forget about. And what I got here, this was in the tunnel that had a bunch of like insectoid monstrosities in there. This was near Abessa, or in Abessa, near the Dome City. How should I put it? Like, there's this tunnel between that sort of stands a little bit between Origin and the Dome City. I had been there before, but I just left because of the monsters in there. And off screen, I went there and just kind of cleared it and picked up this amulet, which not only has the Friend of Beasts ability as well, but also has a camouflage spell, permanent effect. I haven't really seen too much about what it does. It's a very bizarre visual effect. It's like a filter over the character that's got like these weird two-dimensional artifacts, but they don't like break the outline of your character. So it's a very bizarre effect to look at. Most annoying is just the sound that it makes the whole time you're wearing it. But I don't know how effective the camouflage spell is, and if that's something we can get as an ability, I don't know. Yeah, we can. Aura of Camouflage. Cuts the enemy's detection radius in half. So things don't notice us at such a great distance, but this also says that enemies have delayed attacks. I haven't really seen that take effect, because I've worn this for a little bit. It doesn't seem like enemies have any more hesitation to attack than they usually do. So I don't know how that works. I guess we'll keep exploring. Sure, there's plenty to be had here. I'm stuck. I don't think we got to everything out here. Hey. We got another red gemstone. Iron bar. Don't know why we can still collect those. It's literally the weapon we started with. There's no reason whatsoever I'd want to use it again. Did we come through here? Yeah, this was the doorway. So I guess before we move on to the next facility, let's check out the ground floor of this one. Is this a functional elevator? Does not appear to be. What is in here? Says there's something here, but it must be below us. I don't hear anything making noise. Another old leaflet from the Infinite Skies or whoever. Nah. So I guess, drop down the elevator shaft. That actually seems to go quite deep. Okay, so are we underground now? I hear rut boars. Fuck you! I don't have enough height to be able to pull that off down here. Okay, I saw that. Fuck off, you piece of shit! God! That was a close call. See what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't seem like this actually makes them hesitate to attack, so I don't see any point to fucking wearing it, honestly. Might as well wear this, or... yeah, just wear that for the...
go. It's dangerous here.
Armor bonuses. So there's nothing here that won't attack us on sight anyway. Hey, someone's making some weird groany sounds. There's a lot of place to this place, so bear with me as I try to sort through it all.
Right, this is it. They're using the satellite program as cover for something called Kalan. Whatever it is, it's way bigger than Infinite Skies is admitting. Military research, tax dodge, whatever it is, Kalan can bring this company down. But I'm going to have to get further in.
Holy shit! Wow, that really, really complicates things. So Kalan was not something, like, invented or conceived by the clerics, as they are nowadays, at least. And it's actually related to this Infinite Sky. So I wonder if... Stasis dual hammer? Ooh. So I wonder if Infinite Skies, like, became the clerics, or the clerics were born from them. Or, like, from their research or something. Stasis. I don't know what stasis does. You can't use it anyway. That's curious. So I believe, like, you can find weapons that have effects. But I think different factions have different, like, effects available to them to upgrade weapons with. So, for example, I think berserkers get more natural effects like poison and... or maybe not even poison. The outlaws might have poison. But, yeah, like fire and energy, I think, are like berserker effects. And like stasis and that sort of thing might be cleric effects. So I don't know. We'll see what we have available when we become a berserker. I mean, it's all like nonsense loot here. I'm just worried that we might stumble across something big, and when I'm not recording. Whoa. There's no light source creating this. I think it was just a bad attempt at creating like a moonbeam effect on the like through that. But it didn't really work out. Tell you what, the shadows are kind of nice. I think I'm interrupting it with this though. Nope, they're just broken. I'm just surprised at sometimes like how the I don't know. And if there's anything big in this place, it'll be down here. Not too impressed so far. I think I still need that torch. Alright, can always use those. Yeah, this is so far not so much. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, I invested a point into lockpicking. Unfortunately, even with the amulet bonus, we don't get enough to deal with that. We have enough to deal with that, though. Now, I did discover, as you probably remember, the glitch to break the lockpicking minigame. I'm going to try to avoid using it as much as possible. Problem is, this minigame does not make as much sense as like the one in Risen 2 and 3 did, because the shape and size of the tumblers don't seem to matter in this one. Like, ones that are related seem to matter, like, it's similar in size. No. But... okay, so that's a very typical lockpicking, like, minigame from their previous 2 games. Just go all the way to the end and all the way back and you nailed it. But yeah, if I start having trouble or, like, I'm running out of lockpicks, I may just cheese it with a glitch. But I want to avoid that as much as possible. Okay. Where did Kaya get to? She's showing... okay, so she was in the wall again. This fucking woman. Mm-hmm.
We had better hurry up and get out of here. And fast.
Why should we? That's just that. I think we might have just about found everything here. I'm not sure what else we can look for. Okay, I thought that was a monster making noise, but I actually think it's just a wav, as it were. Oh ho!
Dawkins has to disappear. Dr. Charles Adam Dawkins. He was the chief architect of this whole plan. And then he goes and talks to the media. Now the truth's out. There's panic. That's only going to make it harder to get the job finished. He knows we can't save everyone, so what's the stupid bastard playing at?
I don't know. Maybe he simply believed that if people's demise were imminent, they have a right to know. And what's the point of playing carefully with the truth if you aren't going to save anyone anyway? You know? For your own convenience? Well, that makes you scumbags. Alright, well, now I gotta find a way out of here. It had to get dark, which is not something I wanted to happen. Let's at least get out onto the rooftop so I can see where we're going next. Okay, so were we in that building? Yeah, we were. I don't think we had reached the top of it yet, though. I'm not sure it's going to be possible from here. Let's try going this way. Yeah, I remember this chair, and I remember dropping down on that Dracon thing. Like, you see what I'm saying about this music? Maybe somebody knows whether or not that, like, that, all this music kind of sounds like it's from some old, like, retro games that Piranha Bytes had nothing to do with. But somehow, like, we're able to put in this game without having to worry about, like, copyright infringement. I don't know. I don't recognize any of it, so it's hard to say. Doesn't sound like one of their compositions, though. So we've been here. I don't think any of this is new. Yeah, there's no reason to get on top here. So the only spot we haven't gotten to is that radioactive area. I remember being here as well. Oh, it's not radioactive, but it's like a chemical hazard. I have to get over it to make sure Kaya can follow us.
All that technology, and yet they build such ugly buildings.
Alright, so let's take that. I found out, like, the wood lice soup, I think, gives you radiation resistance, but that's not going to help us here. We still need the stims. And what new weapon do I apparently have? Ah. I need this mask. I don't think I have anything else that improves our protection against biohazards. I gotta take the poison stimulant. I don't know why I didn't keep the stupid torch. Okay, well, those potions will be helpful in dealing with the health we lose here. Okay, another picture of Bjorn sitting at his desk. Ooh, a shotgun. We finally got one. Have to check that bad boy out. Yeah, that's it for this. Little mutant leaf. Alright, we're done. Take this garbage off. Back to my sunglasses. So I definitely missed something, because I remember finding another audio log, and I think I, like, reloaded because of it.
Not good at all.
Or maybe that was in another area. I don't remember. Like, oh, no, I remember where it is now. It's another area I wanted to explore, but I think we've just about got everything here. why don't we check out this shoddy? Actually, let's put this back on so we don't have to worry about those stupid things out there. Okay, damage is not great. I don't have a whole lot of ammo, but let's try it out. We got frag shells, apparently radioactive shells, and normal shells. Shotgun, yeah. Okay. It's got 6 shots. For some reason, everything in this game seems to have 6 shots before you reload. That's the kind of damage we get.
Let's do this.
Ain't much. I don't know, maybe we can upgrade it. Let's see what we can do at the work table. Can improve it to a double barrel shotgun 1. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of extra damage. That might be worth it. Upgrade it to +2. Don't have the stats for it yet. There's some significant damage. Would it be worth upgrading this? Get 71 damage. Can still equip it. 71 as opposed to 50. I actually think the plasma blaster might be more worth it. Still nowhere near using that. Need more intelligence, which I was going to invest in anyway. It only puts it up to 50, but that's still good against armored targets, so I think we're going to do that. Keep that on reserve as like a specialty sort of weapon. So we have the reports from 2 of the cities. But, like, we can technically join the Berserkers now, but I just don't really feel like doing that. So... oh yeah, what was the other 4 houses thing? The houses are below the Spitting Mountain. What is a Spitting Mountain? At least that gives us some... where to look for it. Now, normally that comes with, like, a photograph. Yeah. Okay, I don't know where that is. Oh! Is that the island? I think that is. That's Volkamar's.
Stop messing around with that technology.
Stop messing with my business. Yeah, it's this factory. Let's try and tell where that is. Aha! No? Was I here already? I think I actually found this already. I remember being down here. Yeah, I definitely found this one. Alright, well, that was a waste of time. Let's see if I can figure out where the rest of them are. It's not coming to me. See a lot of spruce trees. So this has got to be in Idan or Abessa. It looks like one of the, like, coke elevators again, but this one doesn't have the lake around it that the one in the valley did. This This I don't know. Damn. Okay, so this is that, like, Elex rift with, like, Alva or whoever. This is at the camp in Adan. Alright, so still not really any solid leads on that. I say let's get back to actual business here. We need to talk with this separatist guy who has weapons dealings with Paige the Outlaw.
Such ugly buildings.
The other place I wanted to explore is... I don't think we can see it from here, but it's like there's like a satellite dish. Or, yeah, like a radar dish or something. Kind of like in the mountain. Over there. I think it's right about there. Doesn't look like it's an alb thing. It's like a ruin. And when I was looking there, I didn't see anything hostile. So it shouldn't be too hard to explore. But I found an audio recording. It started to sound pretty significant, so I was just like, I'll do that on camera. You have killed a cleric. 2 of them, in fact.
You once possessed great Elex abilities, didn't you? You're probably a soldier from Zakor. Possibly even a commander? But you are now free from Elex, and from the orders that come from the heart of Zakor. Have you come here to die like the clerics that I just killed? Or are you here to trade?
What can you offer me?
The weapons of my enemies. Never used. Dropped once. Well cleaned. You won't find a drop of their blood on them. I have traveled alone since I left Zakor. And I wish to remain so. Still, if you have information to give me, that would be useful. Information and shards are what an alb needs to survive in the lands of the free people. Not that either of those things help these clerics keep their lives.
Yeah, I get it. You killed him. Good for you.
Paige sent me.
Paige? Do I know Paige? Faces and names of the free people? They merge into one. But you must mean the woman from the domed city. But I have business to conclude before we speak. It seems there are 2 followers of Kalan nearby who are anxious to see their god in person. And I must send them on their way. Quickly, decide. Will you stand with me in battle?
I'm not just gonna murder people.
This is none of my business.
You disappoint me. For if you don't stand with me, that must mean you are my enemy.
That's what I thought. Alright, you can eat shit. Alright, well done. Well, I'm glad these guys decided to help me out. Maybe it wasn't wrong after all, if these guys were sent here specifically to kill him.
Now the Alb is dead. Kalan's will has been carried out. Here, a symbol of his mercy. Now, it is time to take the fight to Zakor. May Kalan guide your path in safety until the Albs are defeated.
Well, at least we got something from them.
He ran. That dog really believed he could get away from us. Separatist or Alb, they're all impure. And he paid the price with blood. We're leaving this position as soon as the troop commander gives the signal. If you need something from him, you should speak to him now.
Where is the troop commander? Because I just saw the 2 of you show up here. Maybe he was the commander. The rest of these fools are dead. Well, so much for Raydock. Maybe he wasn't wrong, but now he's dead. See what he had written down. The actions of the free people are confusing to me, but whatever the cause, their actions serve our purpose. The conflict drains resources and personnel material rather than focusing their strength against us. The clerics are probably the best of our opponents. They understand us better than the others. They are extremely tenacious. Even now, some of their soldiers are pursuing me. I shall head southeast before they can. The recording stops here. Okay. Whatever his cause was, it doesn't... Like, whether or not he was in the wrong, it doesn't sound like he had good goals in mind. So I'm not terribly bummed about killing him, but whatever. He's dead. Paige won't get her weapons. Should be enough to satisfy Alois, or whatever, however you pronounce his name. So I guess in some respect we did just take another side. Even though none of it was really the outcome I was going for. I guess it is what it is.
I don't know. What have you heard? Because I haven't heard anything.
Oh, I have it. I don't know, I picked it up. Okay. Well, if he's dead, I'm curious. If he's dead, then he can't do any more business with him. So technically, we did cut off her supplies, even if she gets one last delivery. Well, let's see what we can do.
About the Outlaw's weapons delivery.
Yeah, let's just give it to him.
I have what you wanted.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope that the goods are all here.
Look for yourself.
Good. I wanted the whole shipment intact. Here, your reward. Ah, yes, the weapons dealer. How is he doing? Is he still alive?
The dealer is dead.
Good. Kalan's judgment is ever present. You have my thanks, and I'm sure Kalan's as well.
I'm sure. Alright, well, I guess that's all we're doing with him. Wasn't a huge reward for all that. Paige probably won't be pleased, but it's over now. Now, I can't remember who we have to talk to get to, like, help the separatists. They want to stay here.
Do you have my delivery?
Nope.
You can forget it.
Well, with that tone, I can imagine what happened.
Just get out of here. Go on. Just go.
What? Why was he the one acting so, like, frustrated? Like somehow he had been betrayed. I don't think he was supposed to speak that line. I think we had another problem with the localization happen there.
All you'll find in Zakor is death and misery.
Let's take a look here.
I told him he can forget about that.
Coordinates of comms tower. We do have to do that. Right to say.
I stop listening whenever she opens her mouth.
Jorg to tell the
Elex.
clerics.
They'll do anything for it.
Well, who's Jorg?
You need a break every once in a while.
I don't remember these people, so we gotta.
Do you get one?
Those converters.
Gotta do the
destroyed,
thing.
and for what?
I don't know.
Jorg.
What have you heard? Because I haven't heard anything.
I don't know shit. Yeah, he's right over here, it seems.
If you're here for the food rations, then I'll tell you what I told the other 100 people. Someone must have been making a joke. I don't have anything to sell or give out, so you can just turn around and leave.
What are you talking about?
The free rations. The free rations, as if there would ever be free rations. Ah, but you're not here for that, are you? Then I'm sorry. I have been the butt of a joke that has left me rather angry, and I thought... Well, I'm sorry. It's just... I'm just so sick of it. The belligerence between the berserkers and outlaws. Everything was simpler when I was a cultivator in Goliath. We had laws and everyone obeyed them. Why can't people just all work together?
Well, if with that attitude, I don't know why you left.
If you feel that way, why don't you go back to Goliath?
No. Those days are gone. I left willingly to establish a world heart here in Abessa. But when it became clear that the seedling wouldn't grow, Caleb decided that we would remain here. And whatever Caleb says is best.
Doesn't sound like
But
you're
now,
convinced of that.
I can't go back. We went against orders from Goliath. If I go back now, they'll just stick me in a cage, no questions asked.
Fink sent me.
Did he? Well, I don't have anything to say to those Albs. This whole thing between Caleb and Fink is starting to get on my nerves. I shouldn't have said anything, okay? But what's done is done, and that's that.
Tell me your version of the story.
My version? I'm stuck between the two of them. I told Caleb in confidence that I saw Fink meet an Alb outside the city. Could have been a separatist, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see any more than that, but Caleb decided to tell the clerics. He convinced me that the Alb Fink met must have been from Zakor. But I have no real idea who he was, or what faction he's with.
About this situation with the separatists.
Do you have any idea what I should do? I feel This is a mess.
I should speak to Caleb before I give you any advice.
Do that. The less I have to do with this, the better.
Yeah. No. Let's do that, and let's approach Fenk and try and figure out who exactly he met.
Well, that's one view of it.
Maybe I'll do that first. Give him a chance to explain himself.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real man.
Guess not. Oh wow, it's got a lot of these. They're expensive though, so I don't think I'll buy them. What is a reflector axe? I don't get that. Okay, I get it. It says, from what I just read, reflector means it reduces the stamina cost of parrying. I don't care. I don't parry. I just dodge roll. So let's get rid of that garbage. I don't think this is ever really gonna help us. Let's get rid of that. Remember that Fenk has it, in case it suddenly becomes important for the plot. I don't think anything plot relevant we are allowed to sell, though. So, I don't think that's anything to be concerned with. I got a ring of hardiness. Max health and stamina. Max health and attack power. Yeah, let's just keep that. Now we're starting to build up a nice stack of shards. Let's go find this Caleb asshole. Find out what he thinks he knows. Was he inside? No. Wait, you're not Caleb. Who the hell's Caleb and where is Caleb? Nah. Who the hell's Caleb? There you are. That's right, I already spoke to him.
Oh yeah?
So, I already have everything I can to make the decision. I'm not convinced that Caleb is in the right, but I don't I don't have enough fresh memory of this to
open their mouth too much.
To really call upon to decide. But I think Fenk is being fairly honest.
Go to the clerics and tell them you made a mistake.
I can't do that. Caleb will call me a traitor. And for all I know, Caleb is right. That Alb could have been from Zakor. What if Fenk actually is an Alb spy?
I
spoke with Fenk. He is not a spy.
How can you be sure? Whatever it was I saw it. Don't you think it's suspicious? And even if this Alb was a separatist, we don't really know what they want either, do we? No. No, it's too risky just to hope he's innocent. I can't say anything to the clerics.
Damn it.
If that is your decision.
Yes. I'm sorry, but we can't risk it. Not if Caleb could be right. You've helped me decide. Thank you. The separatists must leave the city. I will go to Caleb and tell him that I won't say anything.
That's not what I meant to happen. Fuck! It's not at all what I meant to happen. I did not expect it to be so... like, decisive right there. And be so difficult to make him... like, believe me. What is suggestion? I don't see that actually being a thing. God, I don't know. I hope I can make this work.
Yeah? Not now.
What if...
I was an Alb from Zakor.
You? You don't look like an Alb.
Because I am free from Elex. You can trust me. Not all Albs follow the orders of the Ice Palace.
I know. I've always found Fenk quite straightforward, which is rare amongst the people here. Maybe I'm judging him because everyone else here is so untrustworthy. You're right. I've done Caleb's bidding without question far too long, and where's it got me? I'll go to the clerics and speak up for Fenk. You've helped me decide. Thank you. I will go to the clerics and do the right thing. I don't want someone to be thrown out of the city because of me.
There it is. Alright, so that's all we gotta do. Just be straightforward with him. Well, Fenk should be pleased.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
You may remain in the city.
You managed to get Jorg to admit his lie to the clerics? That is good. It seems we can trust in the cleric's justice after all. Your service should be rewarded. That is half of my daily ration.
Wow!
I hope it is enough to show thanks.
Daily ration? 500 Elexit? Damn! I don't make that in a week's work. What are these assholes doing? Just hopping up and down on this fucking thing all day. Hey, look at me. I'm special too.
No, you won't get my help right now.
I'm taking your chair. Bitches. Ooh, thank you. Do need more of those. Always need more of those. Alright, I guess before we end this... That wasn't what I meant. Before we end this episode... We need to go to... a radio tower or something? Where is it? Relay station in the northeast. Okay. See what we can do. Ah, I see ya. I don't think I've been up there yet. Eh? Oh, there's albs upon it. Alright then. That's right, we gotta get this bad boy back on our hip. Missing intelligence? Oh, I forgot. Alright. Well, next level up, we'll have to throw something into intelligence to use that.
I wonder what those ruins are. And if the Albs win and we're consigned to history, I wonder... Will people ask the same questions of what we leave behind?
I don't think what you leave behind will stick around very long, seeing as it's all made from wood and shit that just degrades. Plonk.
I'll get him!
Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh, he's got some heavy weapons. Ah, well, he's dead. Yeah, get him, boy. That's how we tame beasts. He had some heavy weapon. I didn't get to use it, so I don't know how powerful it was. It's another one of these weird-ass... Oh, short status report. Weird-ass buildings that have, like, no way inside. One has a dome on it, though. What's this report say? Antenna repairs to establish communication have failed. Messenger sent to East Station. Aha! So the elves were legit trying to find a way in. Probably be in our best interest for now, then, to actually get this tower running. There's a lot of people on the line if the chaos in the Dome City comes to a head. There's nothing we can do on the ground level. So, time for a Snake Eater cutaway.
Nope.
I saw you trying to hop up here. My God! Like, was that really the best I could come up with? I understand she can't run like the jetpack the whole time, but Jesus. I mean, other NPCs have been able to climb ladders. Why can't she? Why do your followers have to do these, like, just ungodly huge leaps just to try and catch up with you? This game is so ridiculous. Alright, here we are. Can't see. Ring of Strength, eh? +5 strength. I don't care enough. Alright, let's do it.
Okay, that should be child's play. It seems to have worked.
You can tell because of all the weird noises it's making. Alright. That thing is bugging out. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to loot. And let them know that this is all set.
I recalibrated the antenna.
Yes, thank you. We've already started to get messages through. We've had to do a bit of clearing up at this end, but that's a minor issue. What do you think? Is the station to the northeast in a good state, or are we likely to get another failure?
You had better ask the Alps that.
The Alps? So, Zakar's trying to cut off our comms now, are they? Here, this is for you. You shouldn't think that I don't value your service to our cause.
Well, thanks. It was a paltry reward for everything we've done so far. So I don't know if there's like a definitive conclusion to the story in this game, the story in this conflict. That happens like before the end of the game.
That wasn't luck. That was pure skill.
But I also don't know if there's just people we haven't met yet. For such a small city, there's a surprising amount of people here that actually matter, and I can have a lot of trouble finding them.
Not now.
Not now.
Now's not the time, alright?
Is there anything else going on here? Abessa. Security measures. I already did that. Oh, I gotta go back to him, that's why. I don't remember where he was. I already gave him the thing. Well, there he is. There we go.
Lutz has the energy regulator.
Good. The dome should be more stable now. I thank Kalan for sending you.
I sent myself, bitch. Anything else? Okay, just these two. Does this actually show? It does. I'm not gonna actually look at it. Get out of here. But that's something I do want to do, and I don't even remember where we found the first two to decide where the other two are. One I think we found. I don't remember. Like one was him talking to an outlaw, one was him talking to a berserker, so I think another one probably has to be around here. And another one has to be in Ignadon. Whatever. I think next episode I might start off at that ruin that I want to look at, but we are finally in. Nothing else comes up. I think going to move on to Ignadon and actually get some headway there. So that way we can take care of all that and finally get some progress in the story going. Which I think should be a refreshing change. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you kindly for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you like, you can follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my stream archive channel. Links in the description below. And we will see you all next time. Have a great night.